Hello everybody and welcome back to another Noobs Guide to Factions episode. So today I'm going to be telling you guys the tips and tricks on how to get rich on Cosmic PvP. So as you can see, my BAL at the moment is very low and Envoy has just came. One of the best ways to get money on here is just by grinding blazes and selling XP. This is a tip I've shown you guys multiple times. It's just the best way to do it, and like once you have a stable amount of money, so once you've got some blazes, it doesn't have to be blazes, you can also use cave spiders. Cave spider spawners are also a great way to get money, but the main thing you want to do is get a decent sword. At the moment I only have a sharpness 3 unbreaking 1 sword, so as you can expect this is not the most efficient way to get money. So yeah, if you guys are at this kind of stage, I wouldn't recommend buying blazes and stuff, because I've spent all my money on 2 blazes, which is definitely not worth it because I'm not making that money back as soon as possible. So at this stage, before you've got like a stable amount of income, you want to just go for envoys. As you can see, I've downloaded the Cosmic PvP mod pack, and it just tells you in the top left when the next envoy is, and the last one was 1 minute ago, so just as I started recording. So yeah, I did intend to go to that one, so we're going to have to wait another 30 minutes in order to show you guys what you could possibly get from Envoy. But yeah, you basically want to just sit here and grind blazes. So we don't have the most efficient grinder at the moment because there's only 2 of us on. I also forgot to mention that having faction members is so helpful, because it means you can just all put money in order to get a blaze. So for example, per person, if everybody buys 2 blazes and you have 10 in your faction, that's 20 blazes. That's a really good efficient grinder, so which you couldn't get otherwise, because if you tried to get that by yourself, you'd have to work 10 times harder than all of these 10 people in order to just get up to the same way as them. So what I'm basically saying is you should come on here with your friends and stuff, because I wouldn't recommend going solo on a faction server. That is a ridiculous thing to do, and it just makes having friends and being in a faction just makes everything 10 times easier, because you can split the load in order to get pretty good. So as you can see in our faction, we have some rich people. We have like Excalibur, who's on 3 million, the Derpy Brodowski, who's on 2.8 million. So once they come online, they should be able to buy loads and loads of blazes in order to make this a better grinder, and then they could probably put in some money to help me get a better grinding sword as well, which is all in all just helping the faction. Is just making us all richer. So as one person gets richer, he can help out everyone else, or she can help out everyone else in order to get more money, and then just rule the server. So I'm reckon on Baltop, let's just show an example of this. So this guy, Dragon Miner, I reckon he's carrying his team. Let's just show Dragon Miner, unless he's not been on the server for like ages, but there you go. Dragon Miner, he's in this faction which has a lot of enemies, but I'm pretty sure they can have that many enemies because this guy has 1 million 1 billion. So as you can also see, the spawner value is 2 billion, which is quite tight. What's on F top? Are they top? So as you can see, they are the highest faction. So that guy with 1 billion is carrying his team, and it just means if one person manages to get rich, you all just work together and then just become rich. And we only just started this grinder. You also want to make sure your base is very highly protected, because if you lose blazes, you're just going to be crying yourself to sleep for the rest of the week, because it's not fun. Trust me, it's not fun to lose blazes. So yeah, I'm kind of going off track here. So what you want to do is make sure you know the currency for. Make sure you know the currency for the server you're on. So by that I mean you got to make sure you know how much, for example, a legendary book sells for, how much an ultimate book sells for, just so you can get the money quick and you're not ripping anyone off, and you're not like charging, well, you're not charging too much for a book so it won't get bought, or you're not charging too less for a book so that someone can just buy it and then sell it for a higher price. So currently, let's just see if there's any books here. So as you can see, Fatal is selling an elite book for 35k, and this isn't the prime time on the server, so it probably won't sell for quite a while. You guys also want to wait until the prime time. It's prime time to get money. So what I mean by that is, so when everyone comes on, you want to save all your books and then just start selling them now, because you can probably get a little bit more for them. Then you don't want to open them, because as you can see, you'll just get rubbish like this Oxenate 1. I mean, who even needs that? It's just such a poop enchantment. You don't really need that. Never open simples. Possibly if you guys want to do an XP opening just for viewers or something, so like if you're a YouTuber, XP things are entertaining, so I would recommend doing it in that case. You also want to let your blazes simmer for a bit so they actually build up and stuff. So what do you need on your god grinding sword? Well, so for a grinding sword, the essentials are featherweight 3, any type of rage, and a sharpness of any type, just so you can kill the blazes really quickly. Also, you want reforged if you don't have a rank, because that means your grinding sword will never break and you can just sit there grinding there for hours. Add-ons you could have are kill aura 5, doing a high level of looting, so like looting 5. If you manage to get a looting 5, don't worry about having sharpness. Looting is the most important thing to like add on. Normally I'd recommend, if you guys are starting a grinding sword, I'd recommend using the highest rank on your server's sword, if you get what I'm saying, because I'm not gonna say dragon kit because it changes for every server you're on. So for example, on Alien it'll be the cosmonaut kit, and you use the cosmonaut sword in order to start your god set. It also is good if you just don't open any of the books at all. As I said before, that it's a really bad way to lose money. You also want to make sure you don't die of hunger and always keep food near you. Come on, oh gosh, this is okay, there we go, there's food here. Damn, that was close. You also want to sell your blaze rods, because blaze rods actually are a really good substantial way of getting money. If I do sell hand, oh wait, I'm too much of a noob to do that, but I'm pretty sure you get like 2k per stack, so that's pretty good, bearing in mind you're just grinding and you're getting XP as well as 2k per stack. If you have a looting 5, that's where you can get so much money from doing that. You also don't really want to kill all your blazes fully like I did there, because you've got to wait for them to come down again, and then it's more time, and then there might be like a clear lag. Also, if you guys don't know, you can do such clear lag if you are Basker. What Basker is that? I think it's the 3rd rank. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the 3rd rank. You got to be at least. So if you're any of these ranks, you can use /clear lag, and you can use a load of commands there. So guys, I've decided that I'm going to show you guys how to get envoys more efficiently in a different video, so hopefully you guys are hyped for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. If this has helped you, please be sure to leave a like, and if it hasn't, just say why and what I could do to improve. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode. See ya!